Ready to record? Okay, we gotta be careful. Let's see. Okay, let's keep going. If I had a name like yours, I'd change it, Victoria said, as the student climbed up to go home. I wish I could.
You can't change it.
I know, your name is something special about you. I wish I could, thought Chrissy's mom miserably. Welcome home, said her mother. Welcome home, said her father. School is no place for me, said Chrissy's mom. My name is too long. Scarcely fits on my name tag, and I'm named after a flower. Oh, pish, said her mother. Your name is beautiful, and precious, and priceless, and fascinating, and winsome, said her father. It's everything you are, said her mother. It's absolutely perfect, said her father.
Okay, so Ashley
Chrysanthemum felt much better after her favorite dinner, macaroni and cheese with ketchup. Oh, I think it sounds good. And an evening filled with hugs and kisses and parcheesi. That night, Chrysanthemum dreamed that her name was Jane. It was an extremely pleasant dream.
Alright, you listen really carefully and see it's actually predictions from
the next morning, Chrysanthemum wore her most comfortable jumper. She walked to school as slowly as she could. She dragged her feet in the dirt. Chrysanthemum, 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 she wrote. Okay, so let's check our predictions. We predicted that her day was going to get better, right? Has it gotten better yet? Not really? How do you know that?
It scarcely fits on the name tag. And I'm named
the day hasn't started yet.
Okay. Okay. So what happened? What happened when Chrysanthemum went home?
She felt better.
Yeah? She felt better because she got to spend time with her parents. Okay, so let's make predictions about what's going to happen today at school. Can you guys help me? Leslie, do you have any predictions for what's going to happen today at school?
Chrysanthemum felt much better.
Chrysanthemum? It's okay if you don't have predictions yet. David, do you have a prediction? She's going to get bullied again? Why do you think that?
Is that your favorite?
Okay. Yes.
Find out that someone else is named after a flower.
Okay, great. These are really good predictions. All right, let's see what happens. Pull my little post-it off. Okay. She even looks like a flower, said Victoria. As Chrysanthemum entered the playground. Let's pick her, said Rita, pointing. Let's smell her, said Joe. Chrysanthemum wilted. Was wilting. She was so sad. It's good wilting. She did not think her name was absolutely perfect. She thought it was absolutely dreadful.
How did her parents cheer her up?
The rest of the day was not much better. During nap time, Victoria raised her hand and said, a chrysanthemum is a flower. It lives in a garden with worms and other dirty things. Thank you for sharing that with us, Victoria, said Mrs. Shedd. Now put your head down. I cannot believe your name, Victoria said as the students went up to go home. Neither can I, thought the chrysanthemum miserably. Welcome home, said her mother. Welcome home, said her father. School is no place for me, said Chrysanthemum. They said I even looked like a flower. They pretended to pick me and smell me. Oh, pish, said her mother. They're just jealous. And envious and begrudging and discontented and jaundiced, said her father. Who wouldn't be jealous of a name like yours, said her mother. After all, it's absolutely perfect, said her father. Chrysanthemum felt a trifle better after her favorite dessert, chocolate cake with buttercream frosting. That doesn't sound good to you?
Sounds good.
Better than macaroni and cheese with ketchup? I don't know, I like chocolate cake personally. I think it sounds good. And another evening filled with hugs, kisses, and parcheesi. Does anyone know what parcheesi is?
I played it.
You have? It's a board game, right? Yeah. Is it fun? Yeah. It's a board game.
I've won it before.
You've won? Sweet. That's awesome. Okay. That night, Chrysanthemum dreamed that she was really a chrysanthemum. She sprouted petals and leaves. Victoria picked her and plucked leaves and petals one by one until there was nothing left but a scrawny stem. It was the worst nightmare of Chrysanthemum's life. Chrysanthemum wore her outfit with 7 pockets the next morning. She loaded the pockets with her most prized possessions and her good luck charms. Chrysanthemum took the longest route possible to school. She stopped and stared at each and every flower. Chrysanthemum, 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 the flowers seemed to say. Okay, so I need to stop. Make some more predictions. So can you guys help me make some predictions about what's going to happen today at school? She's going to find out someone else is named like a flower, and that's going to make her feel better? Great. Okay. So you think today's going to be a better day? What are some other ways that you could have made that prediction?
You could think that she was probably going to have music the next day, but her teacher might have a flower name.
Yeah, music, and the teacher would have a flower name. And I was thinking that if you use clues from the text, you can make really good predictions. Like, it says that Chrysanthemum, it's hard to say, wore her outfit with the 7 pockets, and she put her good luck charms in every pocket. So maybe she was thinking she was going to have good luck with those good luck charms, and today was going to be a better day, you know? So it's important to use context clues from the book. Okay, so let's move on. You guys made some great predictions. Let's see what happens. Okay. That morning, the students were introduced to Mrs. Twinkle, the music teacher. Her voice was like something out of a dream, as was everything else about her. Her students were speechless. They thought Mrs. Twinkle was an indescribable wonder. They went out of their way to make a nice impression. Mrs. Twinkle led the students in scales. Then she assigned roles for the class musicale. Victoria was chosen as the dainty fairy queen. Rita was chosen as the spiffy butterfly princess. Jo was chosen as the all-important pixie messenger. And Chrysanthemum was chosen as a daisy. Can you make Chrysanthemum feel good?
You know what the good thing about it is that you can't be wrong.
I wanted to be what Victoria was,
So what do you think you might have?
Fairy princess. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh no. Chrysanthemum's a daisy. Chrysanthemum's a daisy. Jo, Rita, and Victoria chanted, thinking it was wildly funny. Chrysanthemum wilted. She did not think her name was absolutely perfect. She thought it was absolutely dreadful. "What's so humorous?" said Mrs. Twinkle. "Chrysanthemum," was the answer. "Her name is so long," said Jo. "It scarcely fits on her name tag," said Rita, pointing. "I'm named after my grandmother," said Victoria, "and she's named after a flower." "My name is long," said Mrs. Twinkle. "Is?" said Jo. "My name would scarcely fit on the name tag," said Mrs. Twinkle. "It would," said Rita, pointing. "And," ... said Mrs. Twinkle, "I'm named after a flower too." "You are?" said Victoria. "Yes," said Mrs. Twinkle. "My name is Delphinium. Delphinium Twinkle. And if my baby is a girl, I'm considering Chrysanthemum as a name. I think it's absolutely perfect." Chrysanthemum could scarcely believe her ears. She blushed, she beamed, she flew. Chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum. You can tell she's so excited, right? She's got a big smile. She's so happy.
That morning, the students were introduced.
Alright, so before we read the end, did the story turn out the way we predicted?
Her voice was like something out of a dream.
You predicted that there was going to be someone else with a flower name, right? That was great. What about you, Leslie? Do you think it turned out the way you thought it would? Yeah, probably because you've already read it.
Yes, actually.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's see.
What is it?
Okay. Jo, Rita, and Victoria looked at Chrysanthemum longingly. "Call me Marigold," said Jo. "I'm Carnation," said Rita, pointing. "My name is Lily of the Valley," said Victoria. Chrysanthemum did not think her name was absolutely perfect. She knew it. Okay, here's the epilogue. This is what happens after the story's over, right? Okay, epilogue. Overall, the class musicale was a huge success. Chrysanthemum was absolutely perfect as a daisy. Victoria made the only mistake. She completely forgot her lines as the dainty fairy queen. There's a picture of her. She's like, oh, I don't remember my lines. Okay. Chrysanthemum thought it was wildly funny, and she giggled throughout the entire dance of the flowers. Eventually, Mrs. Twinkle gave birth to a healthy baby girl, and of course, she named her Chrysanthemum. So did you guys like the story? Okay, so can one of you tell me, again, what it means to make a prediction? Ashley? What does it mean to make a prediction?
I'm named after my grandmother, said Victoria. She's named after a flower.
You don't know if it's going to be right or you're just guessing.
Making an educated guess, which I think you guys are pretty good at that. Yeah, and so it doesn't matter if it's right or wrong, right? It's just an educated guess. You're just using what you've already learned about in the book, and you're making a guess about what's going to happen next. I think you guys did a great job. Okay, well, golly gee, we have a lot of time to hang out.